the Arts was formed in 1964. It was the brainchild of the then director of the museum, and he thought it would be a wonderful opportunity to create a women's volunteer organization that could assist in anything and everything throughout the museum, and that's what we do. We're a women's volunteer, service-oriented group, and our volunteers have been, working in the museum for now 52 years. We celebrated our 50th anniversary 2 years ago.
I didn't know that much about SODA until, the last show house that was in Bethlehem. I'm very good friends with Tom Uraka, who's president of the West Park Civic Association, and I'm on the board of the West Park Civic Association as well. And with Tom, I had gone to the last show house and we did the preview party. And then I also work with Tom on the West Park house tour. We also go to the Easton house tour. We're kind of old house, both of us kind of really like old houses. So he actually kind of came up with the idea that maybe it would be great to have SODA consider our house. We've become very committed to Allentown and to what's going on in Allentown, so it seemed like a really neat idea to have a show house in Allentown, in West Park, which is a community we really like and want to support and develop, and at the same time kind of tie it in with everything that's going on downtown. So it seemed like an interesting idea, and then we met. I met Jill and Val and some of the other women from the Society of the Arts and talked with them, and it seemed like, why not?
The designers and landscapers we have working on the show house are longtime followers of SODA and the show house. They've been involved with the show house for a number of years. And this year, our interior design chair, Donna Bennett, she went on the website called House, and she found a lot of new designers who are involved with the show house this year.
I'm really into fabrics, obviously. I'm really into wood and wood furniture and different furnishings and just kind of the combination of textures. So one of the things that's really neat in actually quite a few of the rooms is you'll see different textures in the fabrics and obviously the colors. I think one thing that's really neat is all of these designers were independently doing their designs, but I think the colors that they chose are all very complementary for the house. I mean, one of the frameworks or kind of ideas that I had presented to them that I would like the house to kind of respect the history of the house, and I think the designers have done that really well in terms of the colors. And although some are more traditional, some are more modern, there's like a theme, I think, of the history that's kind of respectful of the architecture in the house.
As you know, we have to paint, we have to clean, we have to acquire all the design elements for the room. We have to take elements that the homeowner owns and wants to keep in the house. And if it's chipped or worn looking, we have to restore it so that it looks showroom ready.
My company is doing custom drapery, so I chose this particular room because I love windows. So I wanted to create really spectacular window treatments in this room and kind of make it look more contemporary and along with that.
So my involvement this year was to create these beautiful entry gardens here that we're standing in right now, and also decorate and furnish the front porch with planters and outdoor furniture, as well as just looking at this gorgeous architecture behind me here. This home just resembles something that I would have seen on the coast of New England. So it's got a little bit of a coastal feel to me from an architectural standpoint. So I used that as my inspiration for my design of the landscape, drawing in plant material that you might see on the coast, like a lot of ornamental grasses and perennials, a lot of silvery gray textures that you would see on the coast. And then I pulled architectural details of the house out into the landscape with the stone wall that's here behind us, as well as the fencing that gives you a little bit of separation from this busy street here.
Usually when I walk into a room, I automatically see what I'd like it to look like finished. And then it's my job to fit in the puzzle pieces and find it. And this particular room, I found one piece of fabric that just had an array of colors that was just amazing and gorgeous, and it looked almost antiquated. So that kind of inspired me to just pull everything into this room. And again, like I said, I have textures, I have metal, I have wood, I have lucite, I have all kinds of fun things, and that little piece of fabric inspired me.
I wanted to stay with some of the colors that I knew that the homeowner would approve and would be interested in using. But at the same time, I wanted to expand and put a little bit of glitz and a little bit of glamour.
My design approach is the classic design approach I was taught in landscape architecture school. You get out trace paper and you lay trace paper on top of your base map, and you get out some soft pencils and some Sharpie markers and some really gooey, artistic kind of material, and you start scribbling.
I want design to evoke a feeling. And I think when you walk into your own home especially, it should feel like you. And if I can help someone create that type of space, then I think I've done something really tremendous. I truly love what I do, and the Soda Designer Show House is such a wonderful platform to bring together all of these very talented designers in the area. So to be able to have this platform to showcase that and inspire visitors to come, and who possibly could in turn become our clients, where down the line we're invited into their homes to create these spaces that they will love for years to come, is quite rewarding.